This week we read Parashat Beshalach, which is a parasha that overflows with miracles. So many, in fact, that it almost feels impossible to keep track. The splitting of the sea, the manna falling from heaven, bitter as water made sweet. And yet, 3 times a day we say in our Amidah, our personal prayers, that we thank God for those miracles, but something much closer to home. We say, Al Nisecha Shebechol Yom Imanu. We thank God for these miracles that are with us every single day. That line always makes me think, what are the daily miracles that we're talking about? Rabbi Elimelech of Lizhensk, the famous Hasidic master, offers a beautiful, surprising insight on perhaps the most dramatic miracle of all, that of the splitting of the sea. The Torah tells us that the children of Israel walked on dry land in the midst of the sea. Says Rabbi Elimelech that the miracle wasn't only that the sea split so that people could walk through. The deeper miracle was that in the moment, people finally realized something else. They finally realized that walking on dry land every day is no less miraculous than walking through the sea. Water's flowing is a miracle. Water stopping is a miracle. We just happen to be more used to one and perhaps stunned by the other. The same is true later in the Parsha. When manna falls from the sky, it feels miraculous, but bread growing from the earth is just as wondrous. The waters of Marah become sweet, and that catches our attention. But the fact that fresh water tastes good in the first place is no less extraordinary. The splitting of the sea didn't introduce miracles into the world. It opened people's eyes to see that miracles had been there all along. That's why this says in the Amidah, for your wonders of kindness at all times, in the morning, in the evening, and in the afternoon. And I love reading that line because it's simple. Even the fact that there is evening, morning, and afternoon, that there is time that keeps moving and evolving, that the world keeps renewing itself, that is miraculous. And so this weekend we come together for the 30th anniversary kickoff of our beautiful synagogue community of Shari Torah. And that feels special and feels close to home because community, I think, works the same way. We celebrate big moments, anniversaries, celebrations, milestones. Those are like the splitting of the sea. They stop us in our tracks. They remind us to look around and say, wow, look at what we are part of. But the real miracle of a synagogue and a Shari Torah isn't just that it has lasted 30 years. The miracles that everyday moments brought us here. People showing up, people caring for one another, people praying together, learning together, raising families together, being with children and the future together, being fully present with one another again and again through ordinary and extraordinary ones. Community, like dry land, can start to feel normal when we walk on it every day. And Parashat Beshalach reminds us not to take that for granted. So this weekend, as we kick off our 30th anniversary celebration, it's our chance to do what the sea did for our ancestors, to pause, to give notice, and to give thanks for what has been carrying us all along. So may this Shabbat help us open our eyes to the daily miracles of our lives and to the miracle of being together as a community and in this moment of our shared journey ahead. Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom, stay warm, and look forward to celebrating this weekend together in Shul. Can you say bye-bye? And can you tell everybody what sound a dinosaur makes? Rah. Shabbat Shalom. Can you say Shabbat Shalom? Shabbat Shalom.